man. Oh, fuck. I guess we can try that. What is this? Alright. I need to watch this real quick. What? Oh, that's interesting. I'm getting sidetracked off of videos. Like this video right here. Holy crap, that looks crisp. I think it more so matters when you're up close on it. When you're further away, it's hard to tell, to be honest. Here to here. As you get further away, it doesn't really... It's definitely harder to tell. But up close, it definitely matters. Most of this is going to matter, because most of this is up close. Worse than original? I like the idea of textures, to be honest, the HD textures. I know there's like some people that don't, and that's fine. Hello, Plutonia. I feel like it helps, because I feel like the blurredness of the original textures, I'm not going to say it's an eyesore, but it's not, I mean, obviously it's time. But I think when it comes to textures like this, it only matters for like up close shit. I don't really feel like it's gonna matter for stuff really far away too much. Well, maybe some stuff, if the texture's large enough, I guess. But I like the idea of it, though. But I think that's just, you know, obviously my opinion. Okay, you can definitely tell the difference there. The lack of geometry details stand out more. Never really thought about that. I don't know. I mean, if I play another fan mission that's HD, as opposed to an original one, I can probably kind of... Let me check it right here a little bit. I don't know. For me, I don't really think it matters too much. But I do know there's some people that don't like the idea of it because it's basically maybe just not quotes unquote stats. Actually looks really nice. Maybe not quotes unquote like Thief, but to me the HD textures of Thief, Gold, and Thief 2, they remind me of like it reminds me of like, hey, we got a remastered Thief version. Like with all the HD textures, like we'll never get a Thief 2 remastered, so or a Thief Gold remastered, so this is the best we're gonna get. Like that's probably the best we're gonna get is these textures. I am tired, by the way. I think that I've been trying to go to bed earlier, which I have been doing. So I need to go to bed a little bit earlier, or I need to calm down the weights again for a little bit for like another week or two. Which I didn't even go heavy yesterday. But I slept so much today. I know I'm not. I mean, my body could still be recovering from the cold. I wasn't even gonna do this. I just started my stream and I saw this as I was trying to go do a different thing. I think if there was gonna be someone to remaster it, like I think that'd be crazy to be honest. If someone was ever gonna remaster it, I feel like a remastered version would have to have more detail. And like you take a look at Baffords. Baffords doesn't have a whole lot of outside shit. Like maybe put more rooms to go into. You don't have to fuck with the main plot or anything, because I think once you start doing certain things, it becomes a remake as opposed to remastered. But hold on. I'm assuming this is the Haunted Cathedral. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Most of the textures, when it's far away like this, I can't tell a goddamn difference. I think it's really for only up close shit. Maybe a little bit of a difference there, but also that's probably another reason why. Okay, you can tell a little bit of a difference now, yeah. It was on 720, that's why. We're watching this on not good quality. Alright, I'll watch the rest of this later. I wanted to see what this looked like, not that one.
Out for the night. He left his lights on.
I think that's to get the guy to move. I wanted to try to do this, but I'll be honest, I want to eat my food first before I do anything, because I am fucking exhausted still. You know, I got a lot of sleep, so I think my body still is adapting to heavier weight.
So the reason why it's gonna be easier.
I gotta go for a walk later, and I gotta go buy more allergy medication. So let's go a bit. I could try to work my fan mission maybe.
resource pack, when they fidget, when they go like. Let's be quick as fuck. Yeah, he's getting. So we're gonna go this way instead. I don't know why I did two. This guy's push would be the easiest, to be honest.
We need to go back there.
It's not good, actually. Door. That key. Oh, that's not good, actually.
Golden Book campaign. I heard the Patreon campaign was very very subtle
Do this
and
first,
obscure with some things, where it kind of I don't want to say upset people, but some people didn't enjoy some of the subtlety, I guess.
Okay, we're good. We're just gonna. I'm pretty sure we'll have all the gold after this. I don't think I forgot anything as far as I remember. I mean, it's been a minute, but pretty sure I know. Okay. Yep, everything's shut and locked. Basso's trying to ruin my fucking Supreme Ghost Iron Mode. Thank you, Basso. My Iron Mode Supreme Ghost would have been completely. What a jackass. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty. Like I said, with the different.
Okay, I think I have an idea then. I want to try to. Yeah, and just to let you guys know, I'm really fucking tired right now, so I'm just gonna relax. If I want to do something else, I might switch. I'll just figure it out. But yeah, the workout yesterday was good. It just, I got home, I had food. I took a nap, and then I woke up, had more food, and stayed up for a little bit, and then went to sleep and woke up, and I was like, man, I'm tired. I got a lot of sleep, so I know it's my CNS. %. All right, let's see. Oh, you guys can't see it. Sorry. Oh, that's why, because it was on Thief 1. I think I know how this goes. I can record.
Sprung the lock on the side door for you, Gary. It's the only good way in.
We're gonna try to do a faster time here, and then I think we're just gonna call it. We're just gonna basically call this one done.
Good thing the butler's out for the night. He left his lights on.
Leave it open. Actually, it really doesn't matter. Hold on. Ah, good. That's saved, I think. Yeah, we're good. We're fine.
Sprung the lock on the side door for you, Gary. It's the only good way in.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I was kind of clearing out blackmail to do a route for it. That's what I was doing there.
Good thing the butler's out for the night. He left his lights on.
So this guy's gonna be basically just fucking jerking himself off for a few minutes, going around in a fucking circle, so I just gotta wait. His pathing is fucking so erratic. Excuse me. Hope this is right. It looks right. Honestly, at this point in time, I feel like that's been so ingrained. I missed. We restart now. So, I feel like my rules are this. My rules are going to basically be the TTLG rules, except no using Resource Pack, no using Holy Waters. The no lockpick alerts and no AI wake-ups. I want to keep the no AI wake-ups and no lockpick alerts, but I feel like if an AI wakes up due to a fucking lockpick or a door opening that's different than the player just being negligent of like, oh, I'm gonna make a lot of noise now. So I guess I'm still fucking with my own version of the rules. Because, I mean, if there's, let's say there's like a ton of maps, fan missions where the lockpick alerts people, then obviously taking that out would be beneficial. Because it's just, you're not going to be able to do anything about it. Now, technically, New Dark should never have been a thing for speedrunning or competitive gaming in any sort of sense. Because New Dark is not pure. If you're coming from a purist standpoint, that is. If you're coming from a purist standpoint, New Dark should never be a thing for competitive gameplay. Obviously, it's really good for fan missions and stuff, but if you're talking about speedrunning or challenges, you're not really sticking strict to the rules of what
Good thing the butler's out for the night.
of what Looking Glass basically intended for their game. So technically, New Dark should never be used, period, end of story. But since it is used, I guess it's basically gonna be I mean, technically, you shouldn't be able to mantle objects, right? Ideally. I mean, in reality, I guess people can... There's a lot, like I've said it before, there's a lot of gray areas with the rules. But if you're coming from a purist standpoint, then you should never be using the resource pack. And you should never be mantling actual objects like that. Because I think New Dark, basically, if you're talking about just the ghosting rules, it's different than speedrun rules.
Hello?
I don't know where to stand here. It's fine, I'll talk and bullshit while I do this. I'm gonna probably eat my food too as well. Because with New Dark, New Mantle actually creates the slides.
Good thing the butler's out.
Jesus fucking Christ, I'm just bad. I am trying to speedrun this too as well. The slides are basically caused by New Mantle. But when it comes to like rules
Good
of
thing the butler's out for the night. He left his lights on.
when it comes to rules for like ghosting, most of the rules are gonna be like kind of not really for Supreme Ghosting. I think the only one would be like the New Mantle, like mantling objects, like we were talking about. I'm not sure if there've been any others. I don't know. I think that'd be the main one. I don't know where to stand here, which is funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it's... I remember I had a position. I'm not sure where the fuck it was. Ah. I found it. I would say, honestly, I think it's so ingrained into Do Dark that it's fine. But realistically, it should not be fine. What's up, Cyber? I just think New Dark as a whole should never be used for competitive. Okay, good. I think New Dark as a whole should not be used for competitive gaming. Whether it be ghosting or speedruns. But since it's so fucking ingrained, like that's the thing. I think a while back when speedruns were basically first a thing. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that might be bad. Okay, we're fine. When speedruns were first a thing, I don't know if it was really hard for people to, like, basically do shit. Sorry if I'm kind of off and on. I'm trying to also do this too as well, so I do apologize.
Saw something.
Okay. I can't go that fast. Got it. That's fine. I'll eat my food now. What's up, Northerler? How's it going? What's up, Cyber? But I think the biggest thing is, back in the day, it was probably... I don't know how hard it was to stream Old Dark, because a lot of people found it easy, where there's some people that found it hard, too, as well. So it seems like a mixed bag. I was one of the people that got fucked, where it was hard to, like, actually just get it to work and actually stream. Getting it to work actually wasn't as bad as getting it to stream. But getting it to work was still kind of annoying. And I didn't even know, to be honest, about the whole idea of the unofficial patch. I just knew there was, like, Old Dark, New Dark, and I didn't know, like, I didn't know shit, to be honest. Let's just be honest with that. I don't know shit. I just downloaded New Dark, and that was basically it. Now, I probably saw an official patch, to be honest. I just didn't think anything of it. But I found a faster route, so I want to try to do that, yeah. I am pretty tired, so I may hop off, like, earlier with a short stream or something, because I'm extremely tired, to be honest. I think I might take today and tomorrow off from lifting, and just work out Friday, because I'm fucking exhausted right now. Other than that, I'm okay. Disassociating is coming to an end. Structural? I'm not sure what structural I mean, I know what disassociating is. But I feel like that's disassociation is... I don't have any more of that. I gotta get that later. Let me eat the rest of my food real quick. I think that coming into an end is a good thing. Oh. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so basically when I played New Dark a while back, like long time ago when I was trying to get the game to work and shit.
Good thing the butler's out for the night.
I think the biggest thing is like I said, I mean I started on New Dark because I didn't know how hard Old Dark was to get to work, because it seemed like a pain in the ass, to be honest. And to be completely honest, if I knew what I knew now from back then, I don't know if I'd be running New Dark or even playing New Dark in any competitive way. But New Dark has the slides, which are pretty competitive, to be honest. So maybe that's something I may have, like... I don't know. The slides do make the game competitive with New Dark, because that's New Mantle. But, like I said, if people want to be pure about stuff and not, like, fucking fuck with the game, then just don't play New Dark. Technically, I feel like the only change that should happen to the game... Okay, hang on. One sec. The only change I think that should have happened to the game was just making it work on modern computers, and that's about it. For speedrun purposes, I wouldn't mind... Hold on. Gotta make sure he doesn't first alert there. I wouldn't mind, for sake of competitiveness, if we made, like, factory key the key all the time for eavesdropping, to be honest. Because I do feel like that would be something that would actually be beneficial. I would take away the purity of the game, but it would be more competitive. But, like, I don't think there's anything else that should really be taken out, because there's nothing else that's, like, really, like, RNG-based. Like that severe RNG-based. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this. Well, I fucked up already. I went way too fast. I gotta go really slow there. DID? I have no what DID is. Trauma. You start tripping, I suppose. I got you. I feel like one thing I got myself by with when I was younger, since I didn't have a whole lot and it wasn't the best, was I guess I did daydream a shit ton. I'm not sure if that's a form of like a delusion or hallucination, getting lost in your fucking daydreams or whatever. Oh man, I'm tired. God damn, dude. I'm not sick, which is good. So I know it's like it's not a repeat of last year where I got sick and I stayed sick. Because I feel okay, I should just feel tired. But I definitely think my CNS has to like rebuild up though. It's 100% my CNS because my muscles feel absolutely fine. It's more of like, well, it could be like the lack of carbs too. CNS and lack of carbs, I guess. Resident Evil 3 speedrun had a tool that made specific 50-50 is not even that bad, to be honest. Unless you're talking about it fucks you over, like, tremendously. Like, actual tremendously, like, fucks you over. I know in Bioshock they did the same thing. But, like, I would say that would be the only thing about Thief 2 that should be changed, where it's like, hey guys, maybe we should, like, make this not so RNG-based. Like, this one particular spot. But I also think another problem, too, is, like, the people that were, like, trying to vote on stuff never really played the game. And I'm just like, okay, well, maybe the people that run the game, just the runners, should vote on the stuff. But the only person that really ran the game, I think, was, like, a few people. Me being the most hardcore of them all, I guess. That's why it's used? Yeah, that makes sense. So for me, I feel like major RNG stuff should be taken out. But it depends. I mean, maybe have 2 categories. I think 2 categories would, like, probably be the best of both worlds. Have a category for, like... Hold on. have a category for speedrunning the purest form of the game, which would be like basically, you know, Old Dark or whatever. Not even. Let's just fuck Thief in general. Have the purest form of the game to speedrun with any game, and have that with the RNG with everything, and then have another form of a speedrun where you kind of take out the major RNG. Now that's kind of vague, obviously. I understand that, but I think that would be a better thing to do than to basically kind of. I don't know. I think that would be better. Having two categories is better. Have a pure form of it and like a form where it's more competitive for times where you're not wasting a million of your fucking years of life because of RNG basically. She's talking about fucking rocks, dude. Not actually fucking rocks, just talking about rocks. Okay, she goes back there.
What's over there?
He saw me in the dark? That is fucking so stupid. This is so dumb. It's fine. I'm tired, so like I'm gonna call. Hey, it's a spam call. That's cool. What a fucking surprise. Nervous system is very strong under clamps. I got you. What is DID? Something about disassociating something probably is one of the D's. I have no idea what structural dissociation is either. I know what disassociation is. Disassociation is in general. Oh, okay. You are very knowledgeable about this shit. I learned that word last time, like a numbness. I don't know how to pronounce it. Used to be known as multi-person. Okay, I got you, yeah. I know that. I know of that one. That was... I didn't know they changed it, actually. I didn't know that. That's news to me. It's news to me.
Good thing the butler's out for the night. He left his lights on.
But I would say overall, though, like, having a pure form of the game and having, like, an efficient part of the game where you can actually do that would be the best. I think that would be... That's, like, the best of both worlds there. You basically please the people that want to keep the most pure form of the game, and then you can take out any major RNG. And you can't cherry pick that. Like, you can't cherry pick the pure form of the game. Like, it's... You just basically play the fucking vanilla game and that's it. Like, that's all you do, right? But I think Thief is an exception because, you know, someone created a whole fucking... Basically... new engine. I don't know if they... I don't know. Maybe either built it or, like improved on... The fuck am I right now? This isn't good. Hold on. Well. Okay. So yeah, I think there was stuff that added in that was quality of life stuff, but that should not have added in. That should not be added in. So yeah, I don't like New Dark when it comes to competitive gaming in any sort of way, ghosting or whatever, but it is what it is at this point, so... We're getting really good at that. But, like I said, you can't really cherry pick the vanilla purest form of the game, because the game is the game and that's it. But when it comes to doing, like, an efficient way of routing stuff, that becomes a different story, because what dictates major RNG and what dictates, like, not major RNG.
Used to be birds.
So that could be completely different to some people. Like, some people might find certain things RNG, like
in the side
crazy
door.
RNG where other people might find it not as much so, I guess. So like, I don't know. So that can be a little bit difficult, but I do think having those two different types of routes
Good thing
or
the butler's
runs
out
or
for the night.
categories,
He
I
left his
guess, would be
lights on.
better. I am so tired right now. Okay, we'll leave that open. I may do something else pretty soon. I don't know what I'd want to do though, because I'm so fucking tired, dude. I don't know what else I want to do. I kind of want to just like rest, to be honest, at some point soon. Because I'm so fucking exhausted right now. I'm gonna have to take tomorrow off from working out for sure. Asperger's. Oh, I didn't know that. I know autism has a spectrum. I don't really know much about the spectrum, though. Shit. Here it is. This is actually not the hard part, surprisingly. Good, I'm hoping I'm pissing you off. That's my life. I'm going to stay alive as long as I can just to piss Max off. And on his tombstone, it's going to say, "You're pissing me off, buddy." Yeah, I didn't know Asperger's was actually... So Asperger's is technically in the autism spectrum, then. I don't know much about Asperger's, to be honest, either. So I don't know. I don't know much about autism, either. I know a little bit about autism. Not much, though. Broken mirror syndrome. Interesting. Consuming alkaline. Wait, alco? What the hell's alcohol? Consuming alcohol like it's water is probably a dangerous move to be doing there.
Get help, somebody!
You stupid fucking RNG-based fucking piece of shit game.
Just run the lock on the side door for you.
I'm just read and eat more food. Schema's fucking dog shit. Every time a guard falls a certain way, you get fucked in the ass. I'm assuming alco. I don't know what alco is. I'm assuming alcohol, and I kind of noticed he's a completely different person with sober and drunk. Yeah, okay, yeah, never mind. I didn't read the. Well, if I just read the rest of that, I would have fucking drastically changed it. Someone did. I think addiction changes a person, as in. I'll just do another run. So, what I've known from addiction, seeing it like basically firsthand from people, when someone is like themselves, they're themselves. They can be very chill, very nice, and just whatever, normal. But when that addiction part takes over, they're basically not themselves, and they become like this different. They
Good
become
thing
like a
the
monster,
butler's out for the
basically.
night. He left his lights on.
Like, to give you guys perspective on the addiction parts that I've seen in people, one, I had a coworker who was actually a generally good guy, really cool, really chill, all that stuff. But in the long run, he kind of had an addiction that he was fighting with. And he looked like he was doing pretty good, but then he ended up robbing a convenience store for money because of drugs and stuff. There was another one where, when I was living with my grandpa, basically one of my cousins sold my fucking TV. I didn't realize it at the time, but he sold my TV to basically get drug money. And he wound up in jail at some point. I'm not sure if that was probably after or before. I don't know. I'm hoping they're both doing okay now. Like, I ain't mad or anything like that. And well, I was pissed off when I found out, like, when I knew what was going on and stuff, but... But yeah, I mean, overall, it's like Jekyll and Hyde. When it comes to addiction, it's Jekyll and Hyde. Your balls? Good, that's what's going to be on your tombstone then. Asperger's like a character of D&D who trades charisma for intelligence. Okay. I'm surprised I'm getting that very often. I feel like that was like really hard for me to do before, whereas the other stuff is easy. Yeah, addiction. There you go. But those are the two stories I have that I've dealt with, and it's just like, it's like night and day between the person themselves and the addiction.
Oh, my shift's supposed to be over by now.
Your shift's gonna be over in about 5 seconds. Don't worry about it. But like I said, I'm not mad because I know that's not the actual person and stuff. So it just comes down to, you know, what do you can't really do anything. You can support the person, but what do you do when you support somebody that doesn't want to support themselves? That's enabling, right? That would be enabling at that point. So the biggest thing I think of is with people with addictions, they obviously need they need professional help, a support system, but I think they need like a low stress environment, because if something like traumatic happens, they can relapse. I feel like I've also seen like firsthand like that shit too as well. Okay, whatever, that's fine. I'm kind of a little slow here, but I guess this is fine. I blame Max for this. I think we close all the doors. Alright, where's Shithead? How's it going, Baxter? How's it going, Juicy Booch? I don't think this is going to work. It worked. I don't plan on getting anything done anytime soon because I'm tired and I do want a faster time, but it's going to be kind of hard. Please come over here. Or don't, that's fine. Okay. I'm glad he fidget, because his fidgeting... We're going this way, what am I doing? Don't be a dumbass. His fidgeting actually helped me. So we're gonna actually...
That's her door. I guess Basso can open.
We're skipping a few pieces of
Not
loot
much
for
of a
the end
sneak
for when
peek,
Genevieve
but
is
sure
going out
lock.
with what's his nuts. I'm pretty sure I closed everything. I hope. Oh! I'm gonna be completely honest, that was really risky and dangerous, but I loved it. I'm not gonna be able to what's up within the ashes. I might be able to talk pretty soon because of reasons. So if I'm not talking, I'll take it personal. I need that fucking purse. What's his nuts? Yeah, what's his nuts? Please. Good. This really is a speedrun of a Supreme Ghost. The bad part is this purse is pretty far away. So if I don't grab it here, I gotta wait. Okay. The door fucking sent me out because this game sucks fucking balls. I gotta blow my nose in a second. Could be partially allergies too as well. I do need to buy more allergy medication today because I ran out yesterday. I don't even know if I want to go for a walk, but I think going for a walk is gonna help. Not with energy levels, but with just loosening up the body a little bit. I'm so fucking tired. I mean, that probably. Garrett's a good wingman. Garrett's a good wingman. Whatever happens to Basso and Genevieve? Do they even talk about it in Thief 3 at all? I know Basso's in there. Is Genevieve's in there too? Well, she's mentioned, isn't she? Oh, is there a raid? I didn't even see if there was a raid or not. I'm not even sure how YouTube works, to be honest. I haven't streamed on YouTube that much, and I don't know how to like create alerts, but if you did send the viewers my way, I appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, you have a good one too. Thank you. Are there raids on YouTube?
Sprung the lock on the side door.
Does anybody know that? Yeah, Bassel. Bassel fucking over my runs half the time with the 100% normal runs. I mean, technically, doesn't have to be any percent normal.
Good thing the butler's out for the night.
We're
He
doing
left his lights
basically
on.
Perfect Supreme Ghost runs, but we're doing a speed run of them. Basically, is what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Why did I close that? I'm also extremely tired, so if I'm like out of it or I'm doing a short stream, just know it's because I'm tired, and I'm probably just gonna eat and rest probably. I'm gonna have to take tomorrow off from lifting too. I am way too exhausted for this shit right now. That guy's fucking pathing is like he's drunk. But if I can get a faster time here, then we'll see what happens. What was I was talking about? I don't know, fucking something, I guess. Oh, we were talking about a bunch of shit, actually. One topic to another topic. A hop in topics. I want to make sure even like people I knock out don't first alert, by the way. That's why I do that. So, no first alert, just a smack in the head.
Cook said we might get stew today.
Might get stew.
With real cow.
Well, you're not going to have any of it because you're going to be in a fucking coma in 2 seconds, buddy.
What the hell?
Okay, now he's not going to be in a coma. No stew for you, buddy. No stew for you. Nope. The cook's going to put you in the stew. Alright. Fucking jackass. Basso is a boxman, aka Safecracker. Don't know if he went legit after getting married. That's all that Thief 3 says about him. Or, well, I know he isn't
Good
Thief
thing
3.
The butler's out for the night. He left his lights on.
Sarcastic versus the positive only redeem. I don't think I'm gonna do that. The positive only or like take a break is more if I get really pissed off. To kind of relax. It's mainly refight. Because if I get too angry or if I start getting
Good thing the
toxic,
butler's out for the
someone
night.
can redeem
He
that
left
so I
his
can take a
lights on.
30-second break from the game, or I don't know. The be positive one, honestly, I might just remove as a whole and just keep the take a break one. Because I don't even know how to, like, be positive. Like, I guess I'm just trying to, like, be thankful for shit, I guess. I don't fucking know. It just feels like a weird one to have. Wasn't a lady taker. I mean, technically, he took Genevieve. So he did take a servant, which was a lady. So technically, he's a lady taker. No, yeah, you're right. I mean, there's... So, with, they did research a while back at Johns Hopkins, and psilocybin, actually helps with, depression. So, and in PTSD as well, too. So, they did a study with antidepressants and psilocybin. And psilocybin, which is like mushrooms, like the part, well, whatever's in the mushroom, I guess. Psilocybin was 10 times more effective and worked instantaneously as opposed to traditional depression medications. So taking psilocybin paired with, like, you know, a therapist would be a really good idea because it helps with depression and PTSD. I think it probably helps with anxiety too and shit like that, but I definitely know it's a depression and PTSD. So that was a study that was a while back. And, yeah, I would say overall, I don't know what the negative side effects are. It didn't seem like there were any, but we don't know the long-term shit either as well, too. So, there were some companies getting in the process of getting, like, the extract of psilocybin, all that stuff, like, kind of approved for FDA so they can use it for medicine.
What the hell?
This fucking retarded game, dude. What the fuck? But they're basically I don't know how that went. I never really kept up with it. But if it does get FDA approved, and we're talking about microdosing, by the way. We're not talking about like, oh, I'm gonna full on take a fucking
Good thing
shroom.
the butler's
We're talking
out.
about
He
microdosing
left his
shrooms.
lights on.
Along with like, you know, paired with like therapy or some shit like that, is basically what it is. So yeah, that's what it is. That door's open. So yeah, so there are benefits to that type of stuff. Yeah. You raw dog, you anything going on mentally? Did you even have therapy at all, or no? I'm on a wait list for therapy at the moment. I would say, my psychiatrist friend even says anybody can use therapy. For me, I feel like I could use it for a few reasons. It's not like I'm gonna, you know, fucking gonna go crazy or anything like that. But I think it kind of helped me quicker with stuff to deal with stuff, I guess. But I don't think therapy is a bad thing in any sense. You just have to. I think I have to find the right one. I've done it a few times before, and I feel like it. The times I did it before, I feel like didn't really do much because one of the therapists was so hands off. I was just like, "What is this?" So I kind of just ended up just saying, "Fuck it." Just really not like worth it at that point. I don't navigate it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean that's true. I think for me, I equate it to like, if I get a therapist, a therapist to my mental health is like a coach to my physical health, where it's gonna happen either way, just how fast or slow it's gonna happen. That's how I see things as. DD voice. Oh, this is mushroom too. DD. Oh, when you said DD, I just thought of fucking Dexter's Lab. Depression meds are having a ton. Yeah, exactly. Well, they don't care about it. They don't care about us. You think they give a fuck? They're making us sick in the first place.
And I'm going to hire lots of guards to make them go on patrols and night watch.
That is just random, dude. He didn't do shit there. That's weird.
Hey, didn't you
No, they definitely are. They're definitely making us sick on purpose so they can make money. 100%. Insurance is a fucking scam. He can't see me back here, right? Okay, well, he didn't make a noise. So that's good. And if I am doing this, I may not be able to talk once again, depending on how far I get. We'll see. Alright, let me try to... I almost fucked myself. Okay, that was actually really close, but that saved a lot of time. Where is he? Well, fuck me, I guess. You're raw dogged it successfully. The fact that you're using the term raw dog for it is fucking hilarious. We're gonna go grab that stuff later. When Genevieve comes out and all that shit.
Well, that's her door. I guess Basso can
Yep,
open
we
it.
can do that at some point.
He's not much of a sneak, but he can sure handle a lock.
I'm gonna... Fucking... I want to get this down hopefully today. I'll be honest, I'm hoping that this tiredness doesn't like just keep fucking lingering, because...
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yikes.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna go up and tell him no more guard duty. 6 taffin years guard duty. I'm gonna put my finger up and say,
We're gonna put your finger up his butt. Okay, let's just not have a repeat of last time. MP mod? What is MP mod? Oh, I didn't close the fucking door! That's my fault. MP mod for thief. MP? Multiplayer. There is a multiplayer mod, yes, but apparently it's just not great and kind of shitty. From what I've heard, it's doable, it works, but I don't know how well it works. I've never tried it myself, but yeah. But yeah, so when
Good
people
thing
can
the
do like
butler's out.
collabs of streams and they'll
Left
play the
his
same
lights
mission, like Cyber was saying, we'll play the same mission, and we'll just kind of just go through it and just that's basically it, and see where we get and just kind of beat it. I guess that's basically it. Yeah, I never even tried it, so I don't even know how it is. But every single person I heard that used it says it's a little janky. Like it's not. I mean, it's somewhat workable, I guess, but there's issues with it. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be completely honest. Okay, we found it. I got scared for a second. Yeah, there's usually we do a challenge where an item gets banned or we roll for a random difficulty. No, yeah, it doesn't. He doesn't. Which is, have you seen the fucking have you seen Garrett's Thief 1 model? Like if you step outside of Garrett, like the model's like a plank of wood with like a clown nose and like a fucking eyes or whatever. I think when people were basically finding breaks and speedrunning for Thief, that was one of the things that happened. There was a period of time where there was so many fucking things coming out with Thief. It was actually insane. Like there was so many game-breaking changes for speedrunning in general. Dude, what the fuck? I'm behind a corner in pure darkness on moss. I'm not gonna lie, I think this is just actual bullshit at this point.
Sprung the lock on the side door for you, Garrett.
Yeah, that was not fun. I'm not sure what I got, but I don't remember. I don't know. My memory's shit
Good
sometimes.
thing the butler's out for the night. He left his lights
Okay,
on.
let's open the door, bud. I do that to basically get someone's that guy's pathing started, and I have to wait anyways. So what else am I gonna fucking do? It's been a long time. I think it was probably before you took a break, which is honestly like a good thing. I think taking breaks from the internet and just kind of like backing out and just kind of taking care of yourself is a good thing to do. Yeah, I have a few of them. Okay. I remember I have a Thief 1-2 events thing going on. Okay, can we like not? Okay, that's fine. I'm not sure. I mean, in the base game, it's pretty simple, I feel like. If you're talking about like how many different materials there are to walk on, I think it's pretty simple in this. I'm glad that's actually not hard. I may just go to black. Oh no, I don't really feel like doing really much else, to be honest, because I'm just so tired. Alright, we just gotta be quiet. Like, I can't even make a fucking noise because douchebag over here is gonna be like, oh, I heard something, even though it's like, yeah, in the fucking complete darkness. This guy has like fucking insane fucking hearing, I guess. It had to been hearing. There's nothing else it can be. Couldn't fucking see me. No way he's fucking saw me. Ain't no fucking way that motherfucker saw me. Fucking stupid ass fucking door.
Hello?
Oh, well,
Anyone there?
fucking douche. Dude, fuck this game, dude. I thought he was going towards the wine cellar.
Sprung the lock on the side door.
Fucking
for you, Garrett.
asshole.
It's the only good way in.
Yeah, I mean, it had been studied really well by some people, because if we didn't, we wouldn't
Good
have
thing
New
the
Dark.
butler's out for the night. He left his lights on.
And then some people have added in some pretty crazy animations, too. And their own objects, all that shit. And then Dan PC was the one who found out the infinite speed potion glitch after I fucking basically tore Garrett's arm off. Which is pretty insane. I remember I did a save load where Garrett's arm just came the fuck off. And then Dan fucked with the game and he was like, oh look, I found an infinite speed potion glitch where in certain areas you can actually save load with a speed potion and get basically for that level the speed potion will not wear off at all. Why am I so tired? Yeah, that's actually pretty annoying. I never had that in a ghosting run though. If there's ever a guard that pipes like who actually makes noise after a fucking KO in a ghosting run, I'd probably swear a lot. Hurry up. I'm just glad he doesn't say anything. I thought that was gonna be the hardest part. Not the douchebag in the fucking, like, lookout area in the fucking basement. Yeah, basically. That happens more often than it should, to be honest. I just gotta go slow here. I think this is the only place I gotta go, like, really slow, I think, then. Because I don't know how this fucking douchebag actually sees or hears me. Like, that's actually kind of, fucking ridiculous. Like, I don't know how he sees me or hears. Technically, the second time, he didn't even see me. He just heard me walk on fucking moss, and he's like, oh, I know that. That's what happened. Like, yep, I know this. There's somebody there that shouldn't be there. Like, what the fuck? Why is this guy working for this guy? This guy should be fucking working for, like, fucking someone much richer if he's that good at fucking being a guard. Fucking ridiculous, dude. Well, that was easy. I almost fucked up. I almost fucked up. I almost ran into that guy. I can close the door later.
Well, that's her door. Guess Basso can open it.
I'm gonna try to
Not
reach
much of
out
a
again, like
sneak,
I
but he
said.
can sure handle a lock.
Yeah, that's in speedruns, yeah. Yep, I have that on my Thief 2 speedrun. Yeah, you can do that on Thief 2 with Bank. You can remove the vault door on Bank. Or you can remove ladders after you attach yourself to them to get out of bounds, but still keep the ladder attachment so you don't fall out of bounds. How did he not see me?
Thought.
Well, that's what I get for fucking... Yeah, it's fine.
Sprung the lock on the side door for
Let
you,
me reach
Jack.
that. Yeah, hold on. I'll just show you this. The headache was just the headache was a pain in the ass. Great. I think it was a pain in the ass. God, this game has come a long way. Where was it? French is faster, by the way.
Yeah, I would rather run Thief 1 Old Dark. I mean, the game
Okay, so here's the speed potion.
makes me nervous, to be honest.
You basically enter the game, you make a save. You basically pull out your speed potion, then the arrow, you pull back the arrow. I think that's how you do it. Then you load the save. And then you do it again. And I think that's it or something like that. Or no, you just pull out the arrow the second time. I think that's it. And then you just basically have infinite speed potion. I know. Well, you never hear about the meeting in the first place because even in the speed run, even in the actual speed run, like you can even see, like, watch. 5 minutes later, I still have the fucking speed potion. You never hear about the meeting anyway. The meeting in the first place. Yeah,
Watch the time save.
No pulling
Don't
out.
fuck anything up. Watch the time save. Watch the time save.
Room where
Grind the
frame
time-
is a table which you nudge glitches and moves a few feet away. Static object. Huh. Yeah, the time save from like a East Tower key to a factory key is like a minute probably. But the ladder you're talking about is over here.
This time is nuts.
It's not a great time as a whole, but it's not a bad time. Where's the fucking... Oh, here's this. Okay, here's something that's fucking... I don't like this one, to be honest. This one's kind of annoying. So, you basically warp back to the start of Life with a Party, which was an insane find by Thanks4. Like, that was actually, like, literally an insane find. Like, watch this. You basically get on this ladder. You kind of stay kind of on the lower part of it. For me, I feel like some of this is kind of finicky, and my game has crashed multiple times trying to get a rundown. So you basically once you do that, you exit out of you save, and then you exit out of the game. You change the audio to 8. I changed it to 4. I have to change it to 4 because it crashes on me all the time. Once you change it to 4, you come over here. You basically take this crate. And then you come over here, smash it, wait a second, pull out the water arrow, pull it back, and now Garrett is basically outside of himself. But that's not the cool part. The fucking cool part is this. Hold on. This is like 10,000 IQ fine. As you open that and make a save, you're now back at the start with all your equipment there. And that's it. And then you win the mission. It's basically that's basically it. So it's it's fucking crazy. And then there's this shit. Sorry for all the congestion. Very congested right now. Going through out of bounds, shit like that. Where's the ladder?
Speedrunning in a long enough. Make sure that everything's okay.
Yeah, most of Sabotage is out of bounds now. Once you get here, I think I did this first or second try, which is actually kind of crazy. But I practiced the shit out of this stuff, so that makes sense. I think it was second try. Yeah, it's second try. I have like no HP, so I had to be very careful. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. You have to know that. You'd have to know stuff pretty well, to be honest.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So once you do that, you split Garrett in half, and then you basically go up here. After you go up here, you basically have to be very cautious, but you have to slowly like exit out the map to attach yourself to this ladder, and then you have to basically make a load, a save there, and then you load here, and then you basically take these potions, drink them, pull the arrow back, and now the ladder is gone, and you're out of bounds. I make a hard save there in case I fall.
This is gonna be really fucking close, dude.
And then all of a sudden, ta-da! Now you can just do everything out of bounds here. Because there's no loot in this map. The only thing you have to do is just hit these fucking towers. I mean, I'm pretty sure he'd be able to figure it out for sure, but I don't know if he's ever seen them. He probably has not seen that, but he definitely would be able to figure it out. He made it, right? If he made it, there's, you know, that's 100%. Like he'd understand it if he saw it for sure. I don't understand shit, but I think the craziest skip is the life of the party skip. You're like outside your own body. You open a chest, you save and then load, and all of a sudden you just poof. You're just at the beginning again. But I'll be honest, that part right there, that party, when I save load after opening that chest, my game would crash more than 50% of the time. And I was actually fucking pissed off all the time because my game would just keep on crashing. I just don't know.
After maybe.
I don't know why it happened, so I can't really.
I mean, I haven't really done a count grind in a long time.
Counteract the outcome of what is going on, I guess. And I'm gonna probably have to hop off like sooner than later because my body is too tired right now.
See, that's why I saved it though. So I kind of understood that was something that could happen. You gotta account for a lot of shit here. And now I got... Okay, good, he didn't see me. Good. I'm going a little bit slower, losing minimal time to save the run.
I think I still got shot with a bomb. And then the death abuse right here too as well.
I almost beat world record.
So I did beat world record. That was time without saves. My time without loads was 39:06, so I beat it by a lot. But the world record's on 75 FPS, I think it was. And basically, his slides are a tiny bit shorter. But that was the thing, is this part right here. It was... This part right here would crash on me so fucking much. Right here. That would crash on me so much, I would get so fucking irritated. Like, I'd be on a decent run, and then the game would just crash, and I'd have to restart the fucking run. That was basically it right there. The other thing was the only other thing I think was... Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired. I may have to take a few breaks from streaming as I get back into lifting, to be honest, because... Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's my CNS, though. I'm like 99% sure my CNS is just getting fucked in the ass right now. Like, I might actually just not do anything else besides the main lift. That's not it. What am I doing? I may not doing anything else besides the main lift. It's this one. This one was kind of crazy. This one, the new Dark stuff, you can't clip out of bounds on old Dark. I think it's the way Garrett's set up or some shit. But with this one, I'm so tired. I think I might just do I'm gonna probably just do the main lifts for my workout from now on. and then not worry about the accessories until my fucking CNS just recovers and starts adapting better. Or maybe just do one accessory, but yeah, something like that. I'm too fucking tired, dude. I'm too fucking tired.
Fuck, I'm dead. No, not dead. Oh, yes! Yes! We got the... Dude, we got swag strats!
There's one quicker way you can do that. You can basically fall...
Strat! Yes!
It's basically RNG.
Not dead.
Like, you can either...
Dead. No,
You can either land here. You can land here. You can land basically anywhere where you're landing half inside, half outside. So you can land here, here, and the corners. You can land down here, like halfway inside, outside. I think you can land over here too as well, and then kind of clip back in, I think. I'm not sure. But obviously, I
not dead.
got lucky by basically hitting the fucking rope. That, I think, would be like one of the fastest ways, but not the fastest ways.
Dude, we got swag strats!
But yeah, that's that. Yeah. Alright. Back to this for a little bit, and then I'm gonna hop off fairly soon, because I don't think I can do this anymore. I'm too tired for this crap.
Just from the
I
lock
am
on the
pretty
side
tired.
door for you, Garrett. It's the only good way in.
It'd be nice to get a run done, though. I'm not stressing on my don't, because like I said, I'm just fucking exhausted.
He left his lights on.
So, like, my awareness level is, my reaction time is probably a lot lower than what it should be from all the fatigue. I think speedrunning would be worse, because with speedrunning, those slides that you do on Thief 2, the looking down ones that you're doing this, you basically is 1/40th of a second. No, sorry, 1/30th. And then the looking up ones, like this, where you're using the blackjack and you swing it, is 1/40th of a second. So you basically have 2 to 3 frames to do this one, to react to. You also have to hit lean left slightly before you hit the jump button too as well to get that full fucking... Okay, here we go. So that's why I think Thief 2 speedrunning is like a bit more annoying than Thief Old Dark right now. Because the slides are everywhere and they're fucking annoying. So as I let go of my swing for the blackjack, as it comes down, I have to hit lean left and then jump like basically almost like a frame after. And then I have to do that within like 2 to 3 frames basically. And then I get it. If you're looking down, you have 3 to 4 frames. But it's still annoying, because I feel like you definitely have to hit the lean left before you actually hit the space, like by a frame. Just fucking annoying. But when you talk about ghosting and stuff, it has its own set of skills too as well. Like they're both pretty, I would say pretty nuts, I guess, as a whole. I think save stating though, I already got that. See, this is what I'm talking about.
You hear
Okay,
something?
well there it is. I just fucked up. Because I'm an idiot. That's why. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm tired. I'll do a few more attempts. And I'm gonna probably just call it for stream because I'm just too tired. I must be getting back into things a little bit too much, I guess. I didn't even do that much yesterday, to be honest, which is crazy. I have no idea, honestly, Northerler. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. The ID manipulation was done, I think Dan PC was the first one who did it. I think there was actually a program that was made. Dan PC is probably the one that basically cracked really fucking crazy shit. There's other people that crack crazy shit too.
From the lock on the side
But
door for you.
Dan PC, I'm pretty, that was the first person to do it.
Good thing the butler's out for the night.
So, speaking of which, I talked to him recently because he actually made something I don't know if it was for me or just in general, but it basically tells you if you have how many first and second alerts you have, or even third alerts too, at the end of the screen. So if you get to the end screen where it says you failed the mission or succeeded the mission, it'll tell you how many first, second, or third alerts you have. It counts all the alerts up. And for ghosting and supreme ghosting, I think that is extremely helpful. Not that it's necessary, but it's helpful. The problem, though, is it only works on 1.21. I think he was doing it because I was basically kind of doing the ghosting a long time ago. Like, basically how I was doing this. And it was only for 1.21. But I need one for 1.27. The cheat engine. Yeah, that's what they used, yeah. Yep, that's on New Dark. Anything that's ID manipulation or removing items only happens on New Dark. I think on Old Dark it's possible, but there's no really time save for it. Yep, like he's pulling an arrow back on Baffords, like fucking pulling it like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. And he'll delete one pillar, then he'll do it again. He just deletes the pillars, basically. It's pretty wild. Yeah, the corner and the no audio. Yep, there's that. That's, I think you basically, the corner is for no audio, so you can do the death abuse. It's quicker for the last part. But deleting the pillars also makes it faster. Basically. I hope this guy doesn't fucking see me. Fucking douchebag. The strats are connected, yes. So the no corner audio is for the last pillar, because you don't want to hear Constantine's yapping all the time. But you don't have to hear his yapping if you delete the pillars, but he'll move to the other pillar, but you still have to, he has to be at the end pillar still. So it's like 2 strats connected into one. Deleting the pillars so he doesn't go yapping, and then going into the corner for the last pillar so you can get the death abuse. Because you can technically death abuse wherever you want, as long as you know the timing. Alright, we're not gonna fucking play this guy's game again. Okay, now he's going in there.
Thought I saw something.
Okay, now he's dying because of that.
Help! Help! Ah!
I sprung the lock on the side door for you, Garrett.
Yep,
It's the only good
that's how it works. I know this speedrun stuff. A lot of the time I don't know why what works, to be honest. Like, I know the very basics of it.
Good thing the butler's out for the night. He left his lights on. We're gonna hop off pretty soon off of stream. I'm gonna go relax some more. Take today and tomorrow off. I think what's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna have to take tomorrow off from lifting. Stream a little bit maybe. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I need a lot of carbs today. A lot of carbs tonight. Lots and lots and lots of food. But I don't know why it's taking me so long to recover. I do think that CNS takes a longer time to recover from when you kind of fuck with it. But I know it's CNS though, 100% CNS. I felt this before when I was basically doing heavy weights all the time, and I just felt tired all the time. There's like maybe a few times. Hold on. Glad I have a lot of time to fuck around here. There's probably a few times during the times where I was like really heavy lifting all the time that I took like a whole weekend to just sleep and eat, and I felt somewhat better. And that's how I knew it was CNS. But it was still hard to recover. Regardless. It was just hard. It's just a lot longer. So, but it's just, I don't want to risk it and fuck myself over by streaming too long. It's probably one of the shortest streams I'll do if I hop off soon, to be honest. I usually do at least 2-3 hours minimum. Usually it's a lot longer. What am I doing, dude? God damn it. God damn it. That's my... See, it's my brain, dude. My brain, like, I'm so tired right now that this is what I'm saying. Like, when you're tired like this, your reaction time goes down. Your thought process is basically kind of fucked, so you're kind of just doing stupid shit because you can't think clearly. That's why it's, like, best to probably just, like, hop off sooner than later if I keep doing this type of stuff.
He left his lights on.
Yeah, I just fucking can't. And it's weird because I don't know why my body's taking so long to recover. Like, I did just get over a cold, for sure. But the weight I didn't even do that much weight. That's the weird part. With, like, lifting, I didn't do that much weight, so I'm not sure what the fuck's going on. I mean, I did more weight than... It's light for me, let's go with that. It's light for me. Okay, well, that's wait a little bit longer. Doesn't matter if we wait or not wait. We have to wait regardless. So if we wait back there, or we wait inside or back there, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna wait a bit longer in there. I guess it's fine.
Good thing the butler's out for the night. He left his lights on.
And since this doesn't really waste any time, we just do that because I'm pretty sure that like that I did that to manipulate one of the guards. Like their pathing. Because they go off of proximity, right? Like if you're close to them, they path. If they're not close to them, they won't path. That's how it works. I think the only thing that keeps pathing are the monkey men or whatever on Thief 1. I think those things don't give a fuck. So if we wait back here for like, 10 seconds, it doesn't matter because it's not going to affect us. So we can just chill back here for a minute until he kind of just fucks off. Yeah, that's fine. But I definitely would want to get my hand on the fucking ghosting stuff. I'm not even sure when my first ghosting attempt was, to be honest. The Supreme Ghost or whatever, I'm pretty sure... It was a while back. It was a long time ago. It was on this, actually. My first actual submitted run. Or the run I have on rec... Not submitted run. Why do I say that? The first run I put on YouTube. It was probably around that. Probably a little before that time is when I started doing it to get a rundown. Come on. Walk faster. Feels so weird having to like... I don't know why that fucking happens. It's so weird.
Bad job. Staying around. Good for the future.
This might fuck me. I didn't get fucked. Custom sword animations? That's pretty cool. I feel like that'd be hard. I remember putting my own texture in a Thief 2 a long time ago. I had a Nikon D70 for a camera, and I took a picture of my table, and that's what I did. That was pretty fun and pretty cool. Close the doors. He's coming my way. Yep, give me after this attempt is over. I can give you permission. 15 years old, yeah. I'm not even sure when
Well, that's her door.
first started making
I guess Basso can open it.
things of Thief,
He's
to
not
be
much
honest.
of a sneak, but he can sure handle a lock.
I don't know, actually, to be honest. My first ever Thief run being submitted, not submitted, on YouTube? I'm not even sure. I'm not quite sure. Okay, we gotta wait here anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Drummond. Yeah, I never fuck with Drummond right away. This might be bad. Okay, we're fine. That was close, though. Yeah, I feel like when you play the game for like a million years, like I am, like, you know, that's how old I am, you kind of get used to just stuff in the game in general. From speedrunning, casually playing, like all that stuff, you just get used to it. This time I wasn't on the door, by the way, so I didn't get fucked in the ass.
Just because I've been here only a few months.
As you can see. This part's actually annoying, to be honest. This part's really annoying. Well, I hope that fucking worked. Actually, hold on. Okay, this is kind of fucked. Not gonna wait for him to go by. This is already taking really long. I haven't practiced this for a while though, so I guess it's understandable why I'm fucking this up pretty bad.
Notice there's never any birds around anymore.
Alright, this is just testing, I think, at this point now.
In the morning and wake you up, singing at night, looking for girl birds to meet.
Why is there an invisible wall here? This shouldn't be this fucking hard. There's an invisible wall I'm hitting for some reason. I guess that works. This is really slow, by the way.
What is that smell? It smells like old meat.
Accidentally hitting each other.
What the? That can't be me.
Who's there?
Yep. Well, usually that doesn't happen, but since I opened the door a million times, that's what happens. God damn it to hell. Hold on. Yeah, we're good. I'd like to get an attempt done, but like I said, I'm not willing to do stream too much longer. Oh, you gave your permission, by the way. Actually, I'll just do it again just to make sure. Alright. Now you have 60 seconds. I don't know, dude. For some reason, like, every time you get on an object, I've noticed with speedrunning, when I was trying to clip through objects like doors and shit, well, just doors. Gates, I guess. If you get really close,
Good thing the butler's out for the night.
to the
He left
object,
his lights on.
if you get really close to the object, there's an invisible barrier that the object has, and you have to basically move away, like basically several inches, probably, I guess, maybe like I don't know, maybe like a foot or something, before you can actually start getting close to the object again. But then the cycle repeats itself. So that's what happens. So you get close to the object, and you can back away from it, fine. But basically, if you get here, like, you can see I'm hitting the A button right now, but I can't get back there until I reach a certain distance. Basically is what happens. And that actually dictates whether you're going to clip through a fucking door properly or not. So if you basically are stuck on an invisible wall and you try to clip through an object, you're not getting through that door. That's what happens. So if you are not caught on that invisible wall, you can clip through the door and be fine. But if you're caught on it, get fucked. And you just get stuck on the other side of the door. And you can't move. Unless you clip again somehow. On Old Dark, it's a lot easier to get out of than on New Dark. New Dark, I don't know if you can get out of it. Maybe with the swing clip possibly, I guess. I don't know. I think you're just fucked on New Dark, I'm pretty sure. But take it for what it is. My brain is like literally like working on... My brain is like working with a half a brain cell. And also I'm stuffed up beyond shit. I still need to go get my allergy medication. That's going to help a lot. I tried calling today about scheduling an appointment, but the fucking doctor's office is so fucking busy. Okay, I might get fucked here. Okay. I feel like that guy is definitely on at least some sort of alert from seeing me. But I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
Someday I'm not going to be a guard anymore. I'm going to be...
Oh, fuck me in the ass. Where's he going? Okay, that was kind of close. Let's close this shit up for right now.
Wonder what that noise was.
Okay, great, fantastic. Yeah. I'll probably take a look at these. I mean, people can click on them right now, obviously on Twitch. I'm gonna take a look at them at the end, which is gonna be very soon because I'm trying to spend my last bit of energy that I have right now, trying to at least figure out what the hell is going on with this. But oh well.
Good thing the butler's out for the night. He left his lights on.
Who's there?
Okay, that was dumb. Like I said, my brain is not working properly right now. And for some reason, my nose is stuffed beyond all fucking belief. I'm not sick anymore, I know that. It's probably fucking... Dude, I think my allergies have gotten to the point where they're so fucking bad.
Good thing
That
the
has to
butler's
be it
out
too
for
as
the
well.
night. He left his lights
Because
on.
the moment I took Xyzal before, my allergies like were a lot better. I've been trying to take it religiously, like once a day, like they told me to. But I'm trying to schedule a doctor's appointment because I need an allergist. I need an allergist at this point. I need an allergist. I need allergy shots. My allergies, I never really had bad allergies until recently. Well, it was a slow process of basically getting fucked by allergies. We need to make that an emote. Cogsucker needs to be an emote. Cocksucker. Fucking cocksucker. God. With all the sleep I got today, dude. Yeah, my CNS. I gotta go lighter with the weight. God, dude, this sucks. I mean, the funny part is the weight's really not that bad for me. It's more of my CNS is not built up for it right now. Fucking stupid fucking CBT. There was one more that was funny too, and I forgot what that one was. The fuck was it? I don't know what it was. I can't. Dude, my brain is just done. Just fucking done, dude. Shit. Okay. I gotta grab her body really quick. Praise carrots. No, there was another one with CBT. I don't remember what it was. Praise carrots was a thing. That was a funny one. But there was another one that had to do with the fucking CBT. It was pretty funny. I don't forget what the fuck it was.
Singing at night, looking for girl birds.
Looking for girl birds to meet up with. Had to make sure that last chest was, not the last one, but the chest was closed. It might have been cock and boil, baby. Ooh. Cock and boil torture. It was something along the lines of that. Okay, where's this dickhead going? Be honest, I'm surprised that fucking worked. Okay, we're gonna just like listen on this door now. Oh, he's getting closer. Okay, we're fine. It might have been that. I'm so fucking tired. Like, I don't know how tired it seems like I am, but I'm extremely tired right now. Like, I'm fucking up an easy, like, I already done this a lot, and I was fucking up easy parts in the beginning of it, just randomly, because I was just fucking up just to fuck it up, I guess. I don't know. The door's closed. I don't really have to see if they close, as long as I hear them close. Please. This is a really good routing, because everything else is faster because of this routing, too. Well, I think. I think Cogsucker was my favorite one, though. Okay, here he is. Can I grab his purse here? No. Okay, well, we're getting this down better, which is good. I'm still fucking tired as hell. Leaf Eating Villain's a funny one. That's actually like actually candid though, as well too.
Someone making noise?
I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't understand how that works. That makes no sense to me. Like, I've opened the door basically when I was closer to the door and he was about that same distance. So I must have like barely got on the cusp of him not being there. That was just bad luck, I guess. That's fucked up. That was actually just fucking dumb. Once we do this though, one thing I have to do before I do anything else, I have to make a recording of Bank, so I need to remember what that route looks like. I'm not redoing Ambush. Ambush is fine. Framed I have to redo because some of the rule sets that I have is different. But I'll probably do shipping first before I do that. Yep, he saw me because he's a fucking cocksucker. Cogsucker.
Sprung the lock on the side door for you, Garrett.
Treacherous. I mean, they are kind of our treacherous toads. I mean, they could be a toad. I don't know. I think of them as frogs, but they could be toads. I don't know if they're frogs or toads.
Good thing the butler's out.
Cogsucker was probably the best one. Since I use Cocksucker a decent amount, that I found that to be very hilarious. That's my favorite one so far. Very good. Oh, this first part is so fucking boring. And that's why mechanists want to get rid of trees, because they hate fucking leaf-eating villain. They hate vegetarians and vegans. When Trud says, like, vagabonds, like, you know, the prostitutes, nobody of consequences, they're probably talking about vegans and vegetarians, too, as well. Nothing of nobody of consequence, vegetarians, vegans. I may stream later. I don't know if I can keep going right now. Good cog. What's up, Tick Spring? No, what do they call each other? Do they say good cog? Do they say that? They said something else too. It's like slang for like Karis Mechanist talk. Is it cog? Is it cog? 50 Cent start playing? What's up, Tick Spring? How's everything going? Well, I don't know. This is I was a little close for comfort, but whatever. Yeah, I think the good cog. I should make like a fan mission where one mechanist is like, "What's up, my cog?" I don't know if this is. Hopefully, this is not gonna fuck me in the ass, but it could. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's cog. Good cog. That sounds about right. My brain is not braining right now. My favorite one, which I'm going to say one more time since Tick Spring is here, is Cogsucker, which Plutonia very cleverly thought of. I will never forget Cogsucker. Cogsucker is... well, it's amazing, is what it is. Oh, sometimes I'll get stuck on the door on expert. Oh god, that was annoying. I'm having flashbacks now.
Who's there?
Can you fuck off? God, this RNG, dude. The only hard part about the Supreme ghosting shit is the RNG of the dumb AI, bro.
It's the only good way.
Yeah, real war. Somebody bitching about mechanists and cogsuckers is happening. No, we gotta make a full-on conversation
Good thing the butler's out for the night.
where
He
a
left his
mechanist
knife
gets
out.
called a cogsucker and is so shocked they're speechless. They're like so hurt by the word cogsucker. And they just like, they almost maybe start whimpering a little bit. Because he's so shocked that someone ever would call them like, it's probably unheard of, right? Like it's imagine being called like a brand new fucking like insult right off the bat, just randomly, like, and you're just getting roasted by it, and you're just like, what the hell? Like, you're so shocked. It's like kind of crazy. Cocksucker. Cocksucker. That cogsucker in the kitchen needs to stop doing what he's doing because he's pissing me off. Fucking cogsucker in the kitchen, dude. Fucking cogsucker. He needs to just not be a cogsucker. Why is that just like so fucking good of an insult? For like thief terminology, that's probably the best insult. Like, leaf-eating villain is really funny and obviously candid. But like, I think cogsucker is probably like, I have to add that to my mission somewhere. That's going on my, if Plutonia allows it, I will give them credit. But that has to go on my fucking mission. Cogsucker has to go on the mission. So you have a mechanist in my fan mission too as well. There actually is. So it would work pretty well. You just like you're fighting, the mechanist is fighting with whoever,
And all of a sudden he gets called a cocksucker and he just stops fighting. He's in shock. Ooh. Can we like at least attempt to get a run fucking down? That'd be great. Before I fucking, you know, pass the fuck out from exhaustion. I think this might be the last one. If I don't get far, I may do one more, but I think this is the last one. I'm too tired. I'm starting to feel kind of like basically dog shit right now. I'm gonna try to do what I can to maybe be a little bit safer, but I'll be honest, it's whatever at this point. Okay. I'm so fucking tired. I mean, I would say if it's not in a voice line, which I need to learn how to add conversations, because that's something I want to do too, is I want to add conversations to my mission. I don't know how to do it, but I don't think it should be too hard to learn it. I got the time.
Well, that's her door.
And if I don't do that,
Basso can open it.
I'm gonna make sure it's in a
Not
fucking
much of a
readable.
sneak, but he can sure handle a lock.
So if it's not in a readable, it's gonna be a well, whatever. If it's not in a conversation, it's in a readable. Why is that door still open? I hope I don't fuck this run up by like. Yeah, I hope I don't fuck this run up. Shit! That was close. That was like on the cusp of being caught there. Yeah, there's a lot of tutorials. You're not alone? Yeah. Hold on. Let me read. I can't really read right now, but I will read in a second. What's up, Tuberov? I found that there's a lot more resources now than there was before, which makes sense. Okay, we gotta just fucking chill here. Yeah, I feel like you do a pretty good. I think your Benny impression's really good. Like your guard impression, I like that one. I'm in the guard. You can call him a cocksucker. Yeah, that door closed. It's a supreme. Yeah, it's a perfect supreme ghost, but a speedrun. Yes. If this all goes, ha! Cogsucker. Go suck a cog. If all goes well. Okay, we don't have to worry about this douchebag now. If all goes well, I should be able to get like 18 minutes or something like that for this speed run. I think 19 minutes is what I have right now. Well, it's also an iron mode too as well. An iron mode as well too. Because I think save states seem to be... Well, I'm playing very basic fan missions, not fan missions. I think the fan missions might actually be... Fan missions might be a lot worse. This is looking promising. My allergies have been fucking me hard. I need more allergy medication today. I may go for a walk if I'm not too tired, because I think that's going to help too as well. Yep. That's RNG, by the way. So I'm supposed to open the door here, but if he falls forward, I just get bad RNG. That's actually... It's a 50-50 chance. I'm pretty sure. So, if he falls forward, runs over. If he falls, like, sideways and falls fast, we're fine. That's just RNG. I can't do anything about that. Like, literally, it's just RNG. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to read chat when I get to the other place, because I forgot to read it this time. I read most of it, I feel like. I've been kind of, like, just basically sitting around jerking off in a corner half the time. You just finished Rimbush your mission? Nice. Yeah, I'm allergic, so when I got my allergy test done last year, I'm allergic to 7 different trees. I'm allergic to grasses, like multiple grasses. I'm extremely allergic to dust mites. There's 2 types of them. I'm extremely allergic to both. Basically just dust. Really allergic to, which there's some dust here. What else am I allergic to?
Forgot. A little bit of dogs and cats, which was surprising. I'm basically allergic to life itself. Also, if someone tells me to touch grass, that's considered a threat. He, I'm just joking. But seriously, like, I mean, it's funny because, like, I do remember when I played in the grass as a kid that I would be so fucking itchy. Like, it's just so fucking itchy by the time I was done. Taking a shower would help, but it'd be so itchy. What's up, Blue Shadow's going? Allergic to Protoss? No, I'm allergic to Terran. You're allergic to Protoss, though. I don't think I'd ever change races, but I do feel like I'd want to try Terran at some point, but I talked about, I mean, whenever I get back to it. I get way too ragey at StarCraft, to be honest. Yeah, no, it's understandable. I'll be honest, I think no matter what race you play, you have to realize that StarCraft is literally the hardest game to play. Like, just as a whole. And all the races are fucking hard. And I will say, as a Protoss player, the cheesiest race I've come across is Protoss on ladder. Not that, I mean, Zerg can be pretty kind of insane too with some stuff. Terran not, dude, what the fuck? Suck a dick, suck a cog. Terran not so much, but I have seen like the BBS fucking cheese strats. But the one time someone did that, I went Dark Templar and they got fucked.
Good thing the butler.
And Terran is, I think the learning curve for Terran at the start is a bit harder than the other. Well then, yeah, I don't know about about Zerg, but I never really thought about it. But it's definitely a little bit harder than Protoss. But I think as you play longer, Terran tends to kind of have a little bit better overall. But I don't think there's like one race that's like really easy to play. As long as you can kind of like do really well with the multitasking and be intelligent and have game knowledge, they're all hard. I fucking hate cheese, dude. Cheese is so annoying. And every time I play Protoss, that's where you get most of the cheese from on fucking ladder. Protoss and then some Zerg. I guess, I don't know, Zerg feels like, it's like Zerg can all in and be like, oh, I all in. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna fucking, hold on, where am I? Here we are. I guess I'm just gonna basically all in and be completely fine. Allergic to bullshit? I am allergic to bullshit too. Customs, nice. I remember making a few maps for StarCraft back in the day. 3-hatch Hydra, yeah. They have like, I think like 3 workers at their third, like 4 or 5 or 6 workers at their second, and their main fucking one. I don't know what the fucking how many drones they have. Because you also need to know how many drones they have at each fucking base to know what it is too as well. Zerking off. I'd actually like to play some custom campaigns on stream at some point. I think that'd be fun. But I don't care what anybody says. I think StarCraft is one of the hardest, but I think the hardest game to play. Like I play other game, and it's even funny because I think fucking what's his name? Gypsy was even saying the same shit. He's like, you know, I play any other game. And he's like, I feel like a god. I come to play StarCraft, and I feel like I'm just getting shit on all the time. And I'm like, you know, that does actually sound kind of familiar. You play every other game, you feel like it's a bit easier. And you go to play StarCraft, and it's like, you're just, now you're getting your shit kicked in all the time. Even when you win, you're not happy. I'm not even happy when I win. Because I'm like, oh, I made so many fucking mistakes.
Someday I'm not going to be a guard anymore.
Fucking, that game, though, is definitely my favorite game, though, I would say, overall, competitively. I wish that game was still very competitive because, honestly, like, that game is just nuts. That game is just nuts. It had its time, though, which is fine. Surprised he didn't hear me in there. Yeah, the only way to... I won, then! I won! I fucking won. He's gonna see me. Hold on. Okay. We're moving his body a little bit over here, so I don't trip on him. I think there was a joke a while back saying that if you beat, don't have to really close up, but I will.
if you beat like a Korean in StarCraft, you get to date their sister or their
Well,
daughter or
that's
something like
going.
that. It was so.
Basso can
It
open
was a long time ago. It's
Not
really
much of a
funny.
Sneak, but he can sure handle a lock.
You beat a Korean at StarCraft. Uh-oh. That was almost bad. It's fine. We gotta wait here anyways for a second. This might be bad. You lost the game. I remember that too as well, actually. The OG campaigns? Yeah, I played those several times. I still play once in a while. That was really stupid of me. It's okay, we got time though. Making a mistake on this is not the worst thing, because I got time here. I still play fastest map with computers and do like a 7 vs 1, or like a BGH 7 vs 1. Because, yeah, we gotta wait, so it doesn't really fucking matter what we do here. But I think playing custom campaigns would be fun. I'm hoping there's new ones. I do see some people playing UMS. I don't know if I'm gonna grab his purse. Get over here, purse. Come on! Okay, just wait till he goes further. We gotta wait anyways, doesn't really matter. Imagine being in a nice comfy mansion and saying, well, I mean, technically it is boring. Because all you're doing is walking around. I still remember beating one Korean on IC Cup, and he got a little pissed off. So he was like, he was good mannered at first, and I beat him, and he said re, and I'm like, yeah, let's go. And I think I beat him 3 times in a row, and I said, I gotta go, I can't play anymore. And he said, fuck you or fuck your mom or some shit, like in broken like English or whatever. And he got so fucking mad he lost to a foreigner. That was probably the highlight of my fucking... That was probably the highlight.
Alright, who's making the rocket?
Okay, I guess we're just not doing that anymore. That's fine. We won't do that anymore. That was like the highlight of my fucking... The highlight of me playing StarCraft. I mean, I played like 12 hours a day. 12 to 16 hours a fucking day. When I was younger. So obviously... I better have been at least somewhat decent. I wasn't even mad at him. You know why? You know why I'm not mad at him? Because I felt his fucking pain. Playing the game all the time just to get fucking shit on is so fucking annoying. That's why when I see people game rage, like if people rage in general, it's like, okay, why are you raging? When I see people game rage, I'm like, no man, I feel your fucking pain. I don't get pissed off at people that game rage. Like the worst thing I'll do is be like, okay, well, you know, I don't want to hear too much of this. I'm gonna probably leave the channel. But I 100% empathize with people that game rage. Especially on hard games, hard competitive games. Like, I could feel myself, that sounds kind of sus, but I could feel myself inside him, like, all that pain of, like, just working so hard and getting fucking shit on and failing. So, I mean, I wasn't pissed off at him. I was like, okay, whatever. I wasn't even angry. I was just like, alright. Poor guy. There was one friend I made, a Korean friend. We emailed each other back and forth every once in a while to see how we were doing. But he got married, found a girlfriend, found a wife, got married. Seems like he was doing pretty good. And he was in Clan Clean. And he played Terran, and I fucking lost to him like 70, 80, probably like 80% of the time. And it was so fucking annoying because I just like, I couldn't fucking win. I didn't know the crazy details of the meta though back then, to be honest. I feel like I'm a better player now than I was before, which sounds really weird. Well, when I was playing recently. But yeah, I would say overall, it's just the hard part is just the multitasking. It's so demanding. That's why the game is fucking hard. It's so demanding. That's why Flash, like, in his what? Flash was, like, in his fucking 20s, and he's getting fucking, like, surgery, maybe, like, early 30s, and he's getting surgery on his fucking wrist, or not his wrist, but
what did he have? Like carpal tunnel or some shit? I don't know. Some shit like that. And it's like fucking like late 20s or early 30s. I was like, what the fuck? It's so demanding. It's so fucking demanding. But at the higher levels, it's definitely harder to play Protoss. Just for the sole fact that, like, if you play Terran really perfect, you are good to go. But obviously playing Terran pretty perfect is a little bit more demanding too as well, right? Oh, fuck me. Where's he going? Okay, whatever. Close up the doors. He's getting closer. I mean, I think the craziest thing that got invented recently was the carriers. The interceptor of the carriers can actually attack individually if you do something. I don't know what the fuck it was, though. I probably should leave those doors open, to be honest. What's up, Garrus? Praise the builder.
Well, that's her door.
It is doing it again. You are right.
Open.
Because I'm not seeing shit.
He's not much of a sneak, but he
Good thing I stream on Twitch, too, I guess. I think I'm going to leave those doors open next time for what's his nuts. The doors for Basso. This is really good timing, though. But yeah, I think if you do something with the interceptors, like, where is this fucking dude going, dude? What the fuck are you doing? Okay, well, we're restarting that. Here, let me just restart the game. Alright. I'm gonna do one more attempt where it goes to a distance, like a good attempt, and I'm done, because I'm too tired for this crap. Like, I'm actually starting to get, like, head tension.
Good thing the butler's out for
Well, confirm that Twitch is owned by Constantine and the Trickster. Twitch is owned by a cogsucker. Constantine and Trickster, same thing. Is owned by... Wait, in StarCraft? I feel like if you're trying to go for something that no one can predict, there's Zerg, which can basically... Zerg is pretty nuts high-end. Like, well, versus Protoss, they can basically do whatever they want if Protoss can't scout. But I would say it's always usually kind of a gamble. But yeah, that's the type of player you want to be as a whole. That's a good player. If you can't read or predict them, then... yeah, then how are you going to beat them? Finding weaknesses are hard ingrained training habits. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody has their own weaknesses. I think what it comes down to is the skill cap of StarCraft is just too high. It's way too high. Sky's the limit with that fucking game. Part of it's because of the, you know, the limits of the technology back in the day. Like, no auto mining and shit. Nice. I've been eating a lot of brown rice, oatmeal, like healthy foods for the most part. But I think I'm doing too much with lifting right now. Because I think I'm not gonna get sick again, but I feel like absolute shit. I'm pretty sure it's my CNS. This has happened. I think I go too hard in this shit, and after about a year of taking off and coming back, after like maybe 2 months, I did like 515 for a single for deadlift. I did 275 for a single for bench. And 475 for a single for squat. And I could have done more with bench and squat. But once I did that plus a full workout, my body was like, go fuck yourself, and that's when I got sick. So I do that, and I do a full workout, but my body's not like... My muscles are fine. My muscles aren't even sore. It's always my CNS that gets fucking fried. It's my fucking nervous system. I can't fucking... It just can't fucking recover properly. I'm glad I didn't fucking go. I just eat it hot. Okay, that was not an alert. I know that. We're leaving that door open. We're leaving this door open for Basso. And... He's getting further. We're leaving those doors open for Basso.
Well, that's her door.
I just want to eat healthier because...
Basso can open it.
Oh, we leave that door open too as well.
But he can sure handle a lock.
Not that door. Being a little fucky right now, sorry. I got half a brain cell working, like I said. There's doors we want to leave open because we're going to be going back there, and then there's doors we need to just fucking close because we're not going back there. There we go, that's better. I don't know why he was in the other spot. Okay, so... Let me read chat in a second. I'm being stupid. Because I'm tired as hell. But yeah, my breakfast has been... Okay, so let me tell you, like, my meals now compared to before. So my meal now, I'll have, like, 3 to 4 eggs for breakfast with, like, I don't know, like, maybe 70-something grams of potatoes. Or maybe a little bit more. Okay, we're fine. And then after I have that, I'll have it with black pepper and salt. I pre-cook meals for 5 days with that every morning, or for 5 days. We usually put in Tupperware, all that stuff, so I have it pre-cooked for 5 days. You didn't see me. And then what else is there? My lunch is usually a bowl of oatmeal, like a 1 cup of oatmeal. I started measuring it now. Come on. And then 1 cup of oatmeal with some honey, and then a protein shake. 60 grams, usually. Sometimes I'll have a protein shake early in the morning when I wake up. Once I get done with that, my well, technically 30 grams with oatmeal, because my intra workout is 30 grams of protein, 30 to 60 grams of dextrose, and then creatine and L-citrulline. I can go over those in a sec. I'll try to read chat right now. Well, maybe not right now. Hold on. Give me a second. Never any birds around, guys. Used to be birds.
Singing in the morning and wake you up. Singing at night, looking for girl birds.
Looking for girl birds. Oh, that's right. I gotta click that one, I think. Hold on.
Kinda sad.
Hold on. I think I'm stupid. Yep, that's what I had to do. That's why it fucked up there. If you click the closer door, you're kind of fucked. Okay, we're fine here. Oh, this is juicy. Alright, I'm going to focus. This is the furthest I've gotten, so just expect me to read chat after, but I will read chat. Creatine is literally the #1 supplement to take. I like... My favorite supplements are fish oil, omegas, and then also that too as well. Okay, I think we're fine. Okay. No. Okay, well, we fucked up. Now I can read chat. I gotta go slower. Speaking of StarCraft, the other day, Rick playing a keeper of Zerg Overlord sounds apart. That's actually pretty funny. That's very funny. Okay. Overstreeting Covenant executive load. There's some Penalist warfare thrown into the attrition too. I mean, StarCraft is very psychological. Okay, I read that. We're gonna play decent 20 APM. I've seen people play games at 100 APM. Like, there's a 100 APM challenge where they play on ladder and they do 100 APM, and these are like, you know, basically pro players or like really good players, and they do pretty good because they use everything efficiently. Is that their natural HP regen, so we're 12 bones. Yeah, I mean they have natural HP regen, but they have low health. Protoss has natural regen too as well. Half of their health at least is, well, depends, not half, but like a portion of it. Just increase my fat intake from like 30 to 80ish. My body, yeah. You don't want to have too low of fat because it's gonna fuck with your hormones. Like my intake right now is like 200 grams of protein. Anywhere on a bad day, 180 grams. On a good day, 220 grams of protein. So 180, 220. Carbs should be at least 250, 300, maybe more. And fat should be about like, I would say probably about like maybe 80 to 100. If I get a little bit less, I'm not like too stressed, but I definitely need more fat. They're working on a new StarCraft game. But Lucette, just know that that's just for me off of my body weight, my height, and all that stuff, right? You might be different too as well, depending on what you want to do as well too. There's also that aspect of it too. I don't know much about nutrition, but I've been starting to research more of it recently. I think Karis, I don't know who it was. I thought it was Karis that brought it up. As we get older, our protein, basically.
Good thing the butler's out for the night.
I think I read in a few places, and I think Karis brought it up, that the protein is like slower. But what ends up happening is our body digests shit slower. So as we get older, we kind of need more protein. I don't know if the absorption was less or it was slower digestion. But there was a counter. You can do stuff to counteract it to where your body gets more protein, and you can be fine. So that part of it's not like a huge deal. I forgot. I think protein shakes were the main part of it, because it's like it helps the body kind of digest it pretty fucking quick. I told myself that was the last one. Okay, this is actually the last one. Like, I'm not kidding. I gotta hop off after this. I'm tired as shit. I also need to go get my medication for my allergies too as well. I've never taken medication consistently like this, except for like, no, just supplements. But I have to take this religiously or my fucking allergies are gonna get out of control again. Yeah, it's, I think the digestion factor goes down too. But from what I read, it's not a huge deal. Because you can actually do, like, the stuff that helps with it, you can basically take in certain foods that help with it for more absorption, or you take in protein shakes, which are pretty quick to absorb too as well. From what I heard. And read. Now, don't quote me on that. I don't know. Fucking stupid fucking door. Slower game. Oh, you want macro game then, huh? I like macro games. Actually, funny enough, my macro was insane. Back in the day, I didn't realize it was insane until someone's like, "Yeah, your macro's really good." My micro was shit though, so it didn't really matter. But my macro was pretty good, probably because I started off on fastest map possibles when I was younger, and I like those. But I think the reason why my macro was really good was because of that. But my micro sucked balls probably because of that though too as well. I do miss StarCraft, though. I do. I do miss it. And the commentators, dude, the fucking Korean commentators, honestly, it seems kind of funny, but they have so much passion. There's so much passion in the commentators. Like, back in the day, like, you never hear that with fucking games, dude. You never hear, like, the commentators having passion like that. Like, back in the day. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I can't do this shit anymore. I'll look at the clips and I'm gonna go to bed. Not bed. God damn it, I'm gonna rest. See, that's how tired I am. My first thought was bed. Okay, there they are. So we got 2 clips here from Cyber for Thief. I can't do this anymore. I just fucking can't. I just can't do it. Let me just see real quick. Give me a sec. I'm so fucking exhausted. Oh, someone subbed to... Oh, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Okay, that's fine. I'll just do that later. I'm just gonna rest. I gotta go get my shit. Like I said, I'm fucking... I think I'm just gonna have to go lighter with the workouts, I guess, which sucks because I feel like the workouts are too easy, and I want to push myself, but then my CNS is like, But if anybody follows, I guess if anybody subs on YouTube, thank you. I guess I can make alerts for YouTube, right, on Stream Elements. I'll look it up. I'll look it up after. I've been saying that for a while, but after I do this, after I hop off, I'll do that. I'll get some food and I'll just do that and see. I'm just so fucking tired. It's insane. I just want to stop being tired, dude. I want to stop being fucking tired. Tired and sick. Probably use macro to minimize the need for micro. Yeah, I feel like you have to have like, it depends. Like if you want to be like really good at the game, you're gonna have to do both for sure. Like it's gonna be necessary to do both. Yep, basically. It basically what happened was the computers came out at the right time that StarCraft came out over in Korea, and StarCraft fucking exploded. I wish I could have been like actually like more a part of like that StarCraft era, because it was just so good. Things were being discovered, people were like getting crazy good. It's like you actually had to really like do really well. You're playing against people. Hold on, did I miss something? It's happening with sound effects, okay.
I heard something. Intruder! Help! Help!
Maybe. It's hard because like.
Here you go.
Okay, yeah.
What was my level? Just beginner?
This one.
Yeah. 11 years ago. That's a long time.
Yeah, I'm gonna play tutorial.
Okay.
Piece of shit.
Here, have another.
Tutorial is really, really easy, thank you. But it's always good.
I've got you.
I'm surprised he hasn't killed you yet.
I'll teach you what you do.
Oh, it's on Dromед, so it's fine. Okay. The fuck is this? This makes sense. This makes sense. I don't know what that is. Custom sword swing. How hard is it to do an animation? I feel like it's pretty hard to do animations. I feel like it's really hard to do animations. It just goes down 10 to 30% over a regular protein intake. So see when it's not correcting its position, even Bunny can give you a good combo. That's true. Okay, we're good. I'm worried everything, we're good. I'm actually being a good streamer right now. What's up, Cygnus? I'm about to hop off because I'm exhausted from lifting. That sucks. Yeah, yesterday I guess I'm just gonna do the main lift from now on until my body recovers. So I did squat. I was sick for a week. So I didn't do anything. And then yesterday I did 1 set of 3. Worked up to 1 set of 3 at 385 for squat. Then I went to do leg extensions, 3 sets of 12. And then I went to do back extensions, 3 sets of 10. And I think that was it because I was like, I don't want to push myself. I was going to do... my abductors are weaker than my adductors. Think about like your hips, like the outside and inside of your hips, like the legs. Like that's basically what I'm talking about. The adductors are the inside, the abductors are outside. Wait, so my adductors are weaker. Yes. The inside ones are weaker. But I didn't do that, and I was going to do core too as well. But I didn't do that either. So I kind of was light on shit. But I think I might just do like the regular... I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, dude. No matter what I do, my body just fucking is just... My body is fine. It's my CNS that's fucking not fine. Yeah, I'm just tired. I just hope I don't get sick again. You corrupted animations? That doesn't sound fun. Does that mean the animation just crashed the game or something? I'm assuming you made this room. This does not look familiar, by the way. In any mission. Unless it's a fan mission. That's not sneaky at all. Corrupted file, okay. That's not sneaky at all. Ah, okay. Just made the animation. Fantastic. Fantastic. I may be on later tonight if I feel better. If I don't, then tomorrow possibly. Getting back into lifting has been an interesting experience. Usually my muscles are getting back into it fine. Everything's fine with that. It's just the CNS is just taking so long to recover. And I think I might be pushing myself too hard, and that's why it's taking longer to recover. So, fuck me, I guess, huh? Fuck me. Alright, I'm hopping off. I'm just gonna go relax, eat food. I'm not gonna really think about anything. I'm just gonna try to relax. I do need to get my fucking medication, though. Because if I don't get that today, my allergies are gonna get worse over the next few days. I've been trying to have that religiously every day. Okay, are you using cables? I'm using the machine for it, actually. Yeah, the machines aren't bad. Machines are definitely not bad. I'm using the machine for it. The adductors, I think, are the inside ones. The abductors are the outside ones, if I remember correctly. And I'm using the one for the adductor machine, the machine where you basically squeeze in. Because my abductors, the outside ones, are pretty strong. Because when I squat, I have a stance where I put my feet like outwards a little bit. I feel like I use more of my abductors more than I use my adductors. And I need to strengthen my fucking Jesus, my adductors. Oh my god, I can't even talk. All right, make it short so use the testing chamber. That's cool. All right, you guys take care. I'm gonna hop off. Just gonna relax. We'll see what happens and see how I feel. But I didn't think I didn't think this was gonna happen. I thought if I ate food, I would feel better. But I'm starting to get a headache right now, actually, too. So I think I'm gonna have to calm down on the weight, which is weird because the weight is not even a problem. Or if I do the weight, I need to I'll figure it out. I'm just gonna figure it out. I'll probably just lessen the weight and just for my main lift, that is, I'll lessen the weight.